This video is for the purposes of helping you to get started with meditation, or even if you have been meditating and you haven't felt very good about your meditation practice, maybe this will help. So, what I'm going to present is like about 6 or 7 little things that you can do to prepare for meditation. And if you do these more or less in order, it can be very helpful. So the first thing when you're going to meditate is you want to be comfortable. Now you can meditate lying down. The only problem with that is that a lot of people fall asleep when they're lying down. So instead, I would recommend that most meditation traditions recommend sitting. So you could sit in a chair with your feet flat and your back straight, or you could sit on the floor. The problem with sitting on the floor is that it's difficult for a lot of people to sit comfortably on the floor. So if that is you, you might be working towards sitting more comfortably, and the only way to get more comfortable is to do it. So you have to, and you can also do your asana practice, which will help you sit more comfortably, like poses like this pose, butterfly, Baddha Konasana. So if you're sitting, you could sit cross-legged, simple cross-legged, Sukhasana, or easy sitting pose. You could sit like this, Gomukhasana. It's not the most comfortable for everyone. You could sit in half lotus. You could kneel. You could sit simple cross-legged with a cushion under you, propped up so that your knees are below your hips. However you're sitting, you just want to be, or kneeling, you want to be comfortable. So that's the first step. And your hands, you want your hands to be in a comfortable position, like maybe here, maybe here. If you're like this, that might not be comfortable. You might be like rigid, and after a while you start to go like this. So maybe like this is good. Different hand positions that are comfortable for you. The idea is that you really don't want to move if you can help it when you're meditating. You want to be as still as a statue. So the next thing is either to, let's say the next thing after you're comfortable is to close your eyes. You close your eyes and you begin to keep your body still. And as you keep your body still, you begin to relax. And you might start with the top of your head and start to work down. And just like do a scan of your body mentally, relaxing each part of your body, each and every part, down, all the way down to your feet. So you're relaxing everything, closing your eyes. Next step, so you're comfortable, you're relaxed, you're keeping your body still. Next step is to imagine that there are roots growing out of your sit bones that are rooting you down into the earth, and they're rooting you down and keeping you very solidly, firmly grounded to the earth. At the same time, you feel a lightness, a lifting up. You might even imagine there's a crown, a thread attached to the crown of your head is gently pulling you up, and it's helping you to sit straighter with a straight spine. So you're comfortable, you're relaxed, your body is still, your eyes are closed. You feel that rooting and rising, rooting down, rising up. Your spine is straight. You begin to connect now with your breath, and you notice the breath coming in and flowing out. And you're just paying attention now to the nostrils, feeling the air coming in and out. And you may notice the cool air as it comes in and the warm air as it goes out. You could even do a mantra like cool as it comes in, warm as it comes out. And that will help you stay more focused. And what you do want to do is you want to focus your mind. You want to keep the mind steadily focused on just your breath and maybe that mantra. There's another mantra that you could use. You could really use any word or phrase. But there's an ancient mantra that's very powerful. It's so hum. So is on the inhale, hum on the exhale. So hum means I am that, or I am spirit, I am source. And it's supposed to be the sound. As the sound comes in, it makes a sound so. As the breath goes out, it's hum. It's like onomatopoeia. It's the mantra is the sound that the breath makes, onomatopoeia. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. And last, and maybe the most important part of all this is when the mind wanders, you just gently bring the mind back. Just gently. There's no right or wrong. You can think of meditation like just showing up, you've succeeded. Just sitting for meditation, it's a good meditation. No matter what happens. If your mind is all over the place and it's hard to focus, it's still a good meditation. If your mind wanders, don't fight your mind. Don't try to, very, tightly hold on, bring the mind back, but rather just calmly come back to your breath, back to your mantra if you're using a mantra. Suggested time frame is anywhere from, really it's up to you. You could do a minute, you could do less than a minute. But 20 minutes is a good amount of time to sit. 20 minutes generally gives you feel the what's sometimes called the relaxation response, where your body really fully relaxes and you feel that happening. It's good to meditate anytime, but you could do it in the morning, early in the morning, or late at night before you go to bed. Dawn and dusk, good times to meditate. Some people get up early, very early, like 3 a.m. and meditate. That's supposed to be one of the best times. And after you meditate, you might want to integrate by lying in Shavasana. Just lying down. And give it a few minutes just to lie and feel the full effects of the meditation. One thing I forgot to mention, so after you're done, come back up. I forgot to mention at the beginning, it's very helpful to set an intention. And that's like, you might say to yourself, my body will be still, for instance. Or if you have a question, I have a question, this is my question, and you pose it, and you listen for the answer. Just for example, you could say Om to Om maybe 1 or 3 times. That could be somewhere at the beginning of your meditation. Anyway, let me just review some of the basic things here. One is to be comfortable, sitting generally, comfortably, relaxing your body, and you might even do a whole body relaxation. Sit still, root down, feel rooting down and rising up. Close your eyes become aware of your breath. When the mind, and you also might use a mantra like cool, warm, rising, falling, peace, love, so hum, sat nam. I like so hum. Really focus on that. When the mind wanders, just gently bring it back. Be in a state of witnessing, just witnessing, not getting attached to any thought, but focusing on what you're focusing on. And you should have a good meditation. If you do all that, you probably will feel like it was a successful adventure. So hope this was helpful. Namaste.